Today in NBA 2K24, I am giving Victor Wembanyama Steph Curry shooting ability. As you can see, we're here in NBA 2K24 with the San Antonio Spurs, and of course now Victor Wembanyama is shockingly up to a 97 overall with Steph Curry shooting ability. Of course, in real life, he does not have an A+ three-pointer and A mid-range, and today I'm going to be showing you all the attributes that I've changed, as well as the tendencies to fit Victor Wembanyama in line with Steph Curry's shooting ability. Be sure to like today's video, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into this. So, of course, Victor Wembanyama is up to a 97 overall now. This is the rookie season for Victor Wembanyama. Some changes for his attributes, of course, is now he has a 90 mid-range shot, a 99 three-ball, which, of course, he did not have before. It was a 78 before. I transferred Steph Curry's attributes over to Victor Wembanyama here, and he also has a 93 free throw, which he, of course, did not have as well. So obviously, he's now up to an A+3 in his three-point scoring, which is absolutely crazy for him. Skill graphs, there's like no issues. He's perfect literally on offense, defense, and rebounding. He's literally like one of the best players in the NBA by far. The tendencies, so now the tendencies that he already had, which were higher than Steph Curry. So for example, his shot close tendency was higher than Steph Curry, so I decided to leave Victor's shot close tendency the same as Steph Curry's. But in other ones, so once I go down here, such as the shot three tendency, of course, Victor Wembanyama did not have a 99 shot three tendency or a 99 spot up shot three tendencies beforehand. So I bumped up Victor Wembanyama's tendencies and par with Steph Curry's tendencies, so now he has a 99 shot three tendency. So don't worry, he's going to be shooting a ton of threes this season for the San Antonio Spurs. I've also done the same with the badges. He did not have Agent 3 before, Deadeye, Limitless Range, and all these amazing badges that Steph Curry has for his amazing shooting ability, but Victor Wembanyama did not have before, such as, catch and shoot on gold there, and you get the rest of it. Claymore and corner specialist. So I've given Steph Curry his badges as well, and plus the hot zones. I mean, he's literally going to be cooking in the hot zones as well. He literally is perfect all around the court. So let's see how things play out here on 2K24. I'm going to be simulating one season, and we're going to see how well he does this season. But first, though, I'm going to get into some game action because I know you guys want to see some game action with Victor Wembanyama. We're just going to grab the rebound on one, and he's going to bring the ball up the court. Of course, he's got Daniel Gafford on him. Going to set the screen is Jeremy Sohan. Can he knock down the three over Gafford? And yes, he does. Just imagine he's able to do that in real life. That'd be insane. We're in transition now. Let's see what's going to happen here. Can Victor get the ball? And yes, he does. The quick pull-up jumper, and that is good. Just imagine that quick release hitting shots like that. Crazy. Seriously though, just imagine Victor coming off screens, hitting threes at the top of the key on a consistent basis. I mean, the league better watch out. So that was the game action. That's what you're going to be seeing a lot of Victor Wembanyama this season for the San Antonio Spurs. I'm going to be simulating the season, and let's see how things play out. At the end of the season, Luka Doncic is your MVP, averaging 37, 11, and 10. No matter how good Victor Wembanyama was this season, I know for a fact his numbers were not as good as Luka Doncic right there. Rookie of the Year is still Victor Wembanyama, though. 24 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks. This is shot 93% from the free throw line and 40.5% from 3. We'll get into the rest of his stats here momentarily. Lonzo, 6-man shot Lonzo. Victor's also Defensive Player of the Year, so that's obviously very good for Victor Wembanyama. See, did he make an All-NBA team? Yes, he does. He makes the All-NBA second team. He's up to a 98 overall already. That's wild. They make an All-Defensive first team, and yes, he does. On the All-Defensive first team is Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs, we were actually the 5th seed this season, so that's pretty interesting. Let's check out the player stats here at the end of the season. So once again, Victor Wembanyama, 24 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks. And then he shot 49% from the field on 17 attempts per game, 41% from 3. Let's see, he made 3 3-pointers a game on 8 attempts. So honestly, he was pretty good out there from 3. That's what you like to see. And at the free throw line, 93.5% and at 3.7 free throws made per game and at 4 attempts a game. So that was pretty good if you ask me. And shout out Victor Wembanyama. Obviously, the stats clearly show that the effect of Steph Curry's shooting ability had a major impact on Victor Wembanyama this season, and it also had an impact on the Spurs, because the Spurs were the 5th seed out there in the Western Conference, going 46-36 on the season. So that's actually very good. Now, I showed you some game action before, and I do want to show you some game action again. So hopefully the Spurs somehow beat the Thunder, but I don't really think they had the best chance. But regardless, I'll get into some game action here because I want to see how things play out here on 2K24 with Victor, and I want to see how like the simulated action works with him now shooting like Steph Curry. The Thunder do take game 1 against the Spurs, though. She had 21. Victor only had 14 points. Yeah, we got absolutely blown out, so that was not good for us at all. The Thunder also take game 2. Shea 23, J-Dub 21, Chet had 20. Victor had 30 points in this one, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 4-10 from 3, which is pretty solid. But again, we lost big time, 116-88. That wasn't looking too good at all for us. Came in here in game number 3. We actually do come back in game 3. 28 points and 13 rebounds for Victor Wembanyama, also 4 blocks. He was 3 of 3 from 3. That's a tongue twister right there. 5 of 6 from the free throw line, and we win by 3 points, but we get the job done. Also, shout out Seti Osman, 22 points in 15 minutes right there. So we're down 2-1 in the series. Also, this is like the previous year's roster, so technically the 23-24 season. We're down 3-1 in the series now. That's not good at all. Keldon Johnson 21. Victor had 20 for us, but 0 of 7 from 3. Yikes. That's not good. Let's get into some game action though for game number 5. Let's see how things play out. I do want to get into this a close game, so hopefully things go well for Victor and the Spurs here. Alright, so we're here in game 5 of the NBA Finals. If the Spurs win this game, we go into game 6, but if the Thunder win, then the series is over and the Spurs will be eliminated. We got Casey Wallace inside, and Vassell is going to commit the foul on him right there. Let's see how things play out. The Spurs are currently up 2 points here with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in tonight's ball game. Now up only by 1 after the first free throw made by Casey Wallace, and is now a tie ball game. 2 minutes left to go. Let's see how things play out here for the Spurs and Victor Wembanyama. I'm hoping potentially we have a chance at Victor hitting some threes in the simulation. Let's see how things play out. Obviously, I have no idea. Obviously, it's all simulated. I have no control of what the CPU is doing at all. Trey Jones, though, is doing awful, currently guarded by Shea. Inside to Victor Wembanyama. He's going to hit that floater right there, putting the Spurs back up by 2. He's got 18 points in tonight's ball game, but also check out the rest of his stats, as well as the rest of Spurs stats momentarily at the end of this. Inside, a great pass by Shea to Chet Holmgren there, and it's now back to a tie ball game with 1 minute and 47 seconds left to go between these two squads. We got Trey Jones bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Again, this is last year's rosters. I've tried to upload like the new rosters that they have in there, but it wasn't really working for some reason. Don't know why. We got a double team on Victor Wembanyama. We got the wide open player out there on the perimeter. That was Keldon Johnson. He's unable to pass it to him. He's going to miss that layup. That could be very crucial for the Spurs. Inside to J-Dub. Another great pass by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's once again back to a 2-point lead for the OKC Thunder. That was a really bad play by Victor Wembanyama on the other end. He should have hit the open Keldon Johnson, who was wide open for 3. Inside to Victor Wembanyama. He's got Chet on him. Can he hit the layup? And no, he does not. That's great defense by Chet right there. That could very well be a big mistake again by Victor Wembanyama. Of course, he's your best player out there, but you know, he's got to pass the ball in situations like that. Either way, we get Shea on the other end. Chet's going to be setting the screen on Trey Jones. Inside to Chet over Victor Wembanyama. That's great defense by Victor, so he makes up for it. We got 50 seconds left to go between these two squads. We got Jeremy Sohan with the ball. Back out to Trey Jones. Inside to Victor Wembanyama for the slam. Back to a tie ball game. 44 seconds left to go between these two squads. Spurs are trying to do everything that they possibly can to make sure that they are not eliminated at all. Shea on the other end, a tough mid-range jumper right there. Shea's is very good in the mid-range, putting the Thunder back up by 2 points here. 35 seconds left to go between these two squads. Trey Jones once again with the ball inside to Victor Wembanyama. No, he actually gets blocked by Chet Holmgren there. I don't know why Victor gave it back to Trey Jones. He should have went for the layup, as there's a big miss right there, and the Thunder back up by 2, still with 20 seconds left to go. They're going to wind out the clock as much as possible because, you know, you don't want to have the Spurs have a chance to tie this game at all. Shea, he's got the ball. We got 7 seconds left on the shot clock, 10 left to go in the entire ball game. Great defense though by Trey Jones right here. Can Shea hit this mid-range jumper to put the dagger? And no, he does not. Victor Wembanyama can pass up to Vassell, and he barely misses. That almost went in, but that is it. The San Antonio Spurs have been eliminated in 5 games by the OKC Thunder in the NBA playoffs. Now, obviously, giving Steph Curry shooting ability to Victor Wembanyama was going to make Victor better. Does it make the team better? Not so much. Regardless, Victor only had 20 points in this one here, 9 of 17 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, no free throws at all. It was a very good game for Vassell and Keldon Johnson. Unfortunately, it is not enough for the Spurs because they got eliminated in the first round. So that is pretty tough to say the least. That is pretty tough because the Spurs get eliminated in the NBA playoffs. Either way, I mean, shout out Victor Wembanyama though. He had exceptional numbers at the end of the season. Let's see, I can see who's going to win the NBA Finals. Probably going to be the Mavs here. And yes, they do. The Mavs have won. Luka Doncic is your Finals MVP. So there you have it. I mean, Victor Wembanyama did really good in the playoffs as well. His shooting from 3 though in the free throw line was not as good in the playoffs. So I'm going to have to retract my statement right there. So that's not good at all. But either way, that's going to be the conclusion of today's video. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you want to just with any other players like Victor Wembanyama and put Steph Curry's shooting ability on their attributes, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. But if not, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video.